and Rywood comes up and the line will be complete. A big field, capacity running. Light flashing now. They're set to go, they're off and they're racing, and Gigi Pops instinctively won the start and found herself in front through the first 150 from Little Silver. Benji's coming across with Awesome Boy as well. Fast Harry's going to park just in behind those. Hey Pino pushing up near the rail soon after the starters. Burberry also improves. Like Clockwork back about midfield. Cold Chisel outside of it, 3 deep for the time being as Riva Aquarama tries to push up on the inside of that pair. Then Emerald Trader, who's back there in the field, back with it as well as Rywood, and then came Satino. Kimberly Rose, Manavendra behind them, last of all Premium Girl as they start to put the accelerator down. Awesome Boy takes off at the 700 mark and increases the tempo. Awesome Boy a length and a half to Gigi Pops, racing on the inside of Benji's. Fast Harry in a nice spot just behind those, being clicked up by Pike coming into the turn. Hey Pino hugging the rail, looking for the shortest way home, followed further back Cold Chisel, and then Burberry at the head of the others. They're being followed by Like Clockwork, still a long way from the leader. Awesome Boy giving them something to catch at the 200. Awesome Boy, 2 in front. Gigi Pops battling away. Hey Pino, here comes Like Clockwork. The filly starting to jump out of the ground. Hey Pino's coming at Awesome Boy as well. Awesome Boy's in front. He's clinging on. They'll hit the line. Awesome Boy. Awesome Boy scrambled home on the line from either Like Clockwork or Hey Pino. Gigi Pops has run fourth behind them. Riva Aquarama and Satino. Manavendra, Premium Girl, Fast Harry, a bit of a flop. Kimberly Rose back in the field. Little Silver, Emerald Trader, Benji's, Burberry, then Rywood, and the last of them home is Cold Chisel. Well, today was the day that they elected to go to the top with Awesome Boy, and that in the past has certainly proven to be a successful tactical move. Brandon Lewis elected to work across. They were quite content to hold up today with Gigi Pops, the natural leader, and this has allowed Awesome Boy to offset the wide draw, work its way to the lead, and cling on desperately from Like Clockwork, Hey Pino, and Gigi Pops back there in fourth place. A good result here for trainer Bruce Kay. Brandon Lewis had them rolling along. They were peeling off the splits, impressively coming into the turn. He likes to free flow, this Awesome Rock 4-year-old, and he's only just held on. He was getting a bit weary and title too close to home, but has survived by a long head and has won from number 10 in Hey Pino, Paul Harvey, 15 Like Clockwork, Chris Parnham third, 14 Gigi Pops, Tash Faithful fourth, 6:10, 15, 14 in 1:23.12. They split the 600 in 35.24. A long-headed nose were the margins. The winner owned by Dawn K.C. Hedman and Awesome Rock Gelding. And he returns back into the winners list today after a bit over a year for trainer Brucey Kay, which is great to see. The runner-up, Hey Pino by Machino, Paul Harvey for Raquel Williams, and Like Clockwork, the Extreme Choice 3-year-old filly in the stable of Michael Grantham, ridden by Chris Parnham. And so we come to the last event of the day, the Swan Draft Handicap, 1200, nearly time for a Swan ED, and 1 to Grand Hom is the scratching there with another big field to line up in the last at 10 minutes to 5 as we join Lockie, and a good result here for trainer Brucey Kay.
That it is, and Bruce joins me now. Thank you very much, Darren. Bruce, congratulations on the victory. Awesome Boy, for a long time you've been so intent on teaching him to relax and riding him with cover. You went back to his old ways. Talk us through the decision-making process between yourself and Brandon.
I said to Brandon, you know, I think the only way, he doesn't like being restrained. My girl at home's done a lot of work on him, Tessa, you know, in the arena and teaching him to settle. She wasn't happy when I said I'm taking the crossover noseband off because he resents it. She said, you're doing the wrong thing. So there you are, Tess. But I'd just like to thank Tess for all the hard work she's put in on this horse. They aren't easy, the Awesome Rocks, and she does a great job. I'd like to thank Brandon for his ride. You know, I stick with Brandon, and you know, I'm just happy he's landed a winner, and we've got one we can eat next week, you know. Yeah, so Dawn's there in her Eagles gear. She's off to the footy. I'd like to thank my old mate Steve. He comes in every day and helps out, and yeah, but yeah, so yeah, it's a good result, yeah, and condolence to all you guys losing your nan, mate. She was a fantastic lady.
Appreciate that, Bruce. But to the horse's credit, 18 months ago when he was leading, he was running through the bridle. He was always fierce through the bridle. That wasn't the case today.
No, well, as I said, I got into trouble for taking the crossover. I honestly believe he stands so relaxed here. And I said to Tessa, as soon as we put the crossover on him, he gets agitated. So I said, no. An old trainer, a good one, Joe Broderick, told me, he said, Bruce, the less gear you can put on your horses, the better. So I went back that way, and naturally he got the win. Yeah, he's got a good cruising speed. We saw that when he won, but it's been a while. But he's been carrying big weights and getting beat half head and by good horses, And so yeah, for him to get a win, I'm proud of the horse. We love him, and hopefully there's some more in store.
Here's hoping. Well done here.
Yeah, good on you, Lockie. Thank you.
There's Bruce Kay. What a great result here. And here's Brandon Louis catching up with Michael.
Love watching Brandon Louis ride winners. And Brandon, sticky gate, but this horse is just so much better when he can find the front, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. It was a bit sort of funny before the race. Brucey was like, oh, you know what? For the first time, there's no plane barrier 16, so just see how we jump. And yeah, but sort of know that he was fit, and obviously after hearing that the one of Dash Faithful was not going forward, so I sort of elected to just let him be there. He was fit today, and to his credit, he gave me a good kick in the straight, and yeah, just hold on.
And even though he's been racing against his usual pattern, you look at his form, a length and a half hot and high, 2 lengths like clockwork a couple of starts back. He's been going really well.
Yeah, exactly. I think in hindsight, we've been trying to teach him how to settle, and obviously it's hard because he's been going forward, but obviously today was probably the day to just let him roll forward, and obviously because he got free run under his bed, like Bruce said, just don't be scared to do a little bit because he will be all right.
Good result for the team and home time for you now. Well done.
Thank you very much.
There's Brandon Louis, an absolute gentleman. He combines with another gentleman in Bruce Kay. An awesome boy, leads all the way to take out race number 10. This year's the last of the day out of Broome. Matty French, what do you like in the last?
Yes, the get out over at Broome, race 7. I've gone Chevelle Savant here, going on the each way basis for Lee Murray and Bailey Webster combo here. I thought he was a very good thing beaten first up at York. He was beaten half length by Tosin Impact. Second was Space Academy, and we've seen Space Academy come out and run some really, really nice races in the provincial level. I think the camp have an opinion of him. He's drawn barrier 9. They've got the 3 kilo claimer on. I think they go forward, and if that is the case, he might be in there for a long way at $13. We're going to find out. The 3 in for second, King's Call. This is the galloper you'll want to be saving on. Really impressive win last start. Was able to win by 4 lengths, pulling away without really too much riding on. So I think King's Call